make me feel a way like I ain't never felt before you. Yo, what it do, my beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of Rebel's Way. Today we're talking visas. Yes, visas again. And we're doing it with a lovely couple. They go by the name of the Matthews.
Yes, their YouTube is Matthew's Emotions, but they sat down to talk about what type of visa that they got. You know that we are going to do the education visas. They took a whole nother route. There's so many options you can get for visas, so they give you a little insight on how they went about it.
And the dope thing is, their visa gives you more flexibility. We're going to talk about it more right here. Stay tuned. Let's move.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? My name is Eric.
My name is Tyra.
I'm originally from Alabama.
I'm from Ohio.
And we are
the Matthews in Motion.
Thank you guys so much for your time. We definitely wanted to get more questions about how you chose to stay for long term. We know that if you're staying more than 90 days, you have to pick some type of visa to stay. So what did you end up going with?
So I think it was best for us to go ahead and decide to get the DTV Visa, which is also known as a digital nomad visa. For us, I think we just wanted the peace of mind of not having to worry about leaving every so often, doing border runs. Even though it's something that a lot of people do, for us, it was just like, man, let's do what we can to stay as long as we can, because we just pretty much that sold on Thailand being a base for us.
Mm-hmm. And what were some of the requirements to get your DTV visa?
Okay, so one of the requirements was you had to have about $30,000 in your bank account for the both of us. So for each applicant, you had to show $15,000 per person, so $30,000 in total. They want to check your background to see if you have any priors or things like that. Your job, how you're making money, how you're having income and things of that nature. If you can prove it, you have to have proof of your income and things of that nature. I feel like that was the main criteria, honestly. Just the income, the job, and then also the
Also, I think of course they want to know like bank statements, and if you are an independent business, you'll need to show portfolios, websites. You might even have to send in invoices to them to let them know that you do have a legitimate business and you're able to sustain yourself while being out in Thailand.
Yeah.
How long is the duration of the visa?
So the duration of the visa is 5 years.
So even though it's 5 years, every 90 days we have to report and let them know where we are in terms of our address. Mm-hmm. Also, every 180 days we have to either do an extension or leave the country for, I'm not sure the exact amount of time. I think I would just play it safe and say like a 24 to 48 hours to reset, come back in the country, and they will verify the process again. Now also be careful, because you have to make sure that you leave with the same criteria, or come back with the same criteria that they initially approved you for. So you might have some people that have that $30,000. They might have that $30,000 in the beginning, and when it's time for them to get back into the country, if you don't have that same amount of money, they might not let you back in. Yeah. So I would definitely keep that in mind.
And then to add on that, when you do find a place out here, you have to get a TM30 to take back with you when you're at the when you're getting your verification as well.
So when you do your extensions and things like that, your check-ins, are you paying every time?
Say it one more time.
When you're doing like your extensions to every 90 days, I believe you have to check back in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So are you paying a fee every time you're checking back in every 90 days?
So if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. I think we do have to pay a fee. Um,
We have yet to do that yet, so we don't know exactly yet.
we haven't had our first one, but I'm sure they're gonna get their money. They're gonna do what they do to make sure they're fueling the economy as well. So I would assume so, but always double check, because the thing about Thailand is the visas can be one way one day and another one another, like
Yep.
super fast. So I would always stay updated to the most recent results, because you never know, they make changes pretty fast.
Yeah, and they may even change the amount of money you have to have in your bank account as well too. So just stay up to date with that as well.
When applying for this, did you apply online? And then also, not only how did you apply, whether it was online? Yeah, that.
Okay, so we went with CM Legal. It's a legal team that helps us with our visa. We use John. John is a really great person to go with. If you go to CM Legal, you'll see a lot of interviews. I mean, not a lot of interviews, but a lot of reviews about John. So that's probably going to be your main person to contact. John was super reliable, super. He just responded really, really fast all the time, and he was a great person to connect with. He does like a interview or a consultation before you even start the process. So just to make sure that you have everything that you need to apply. So that was really cool.
Also, you don't have to go through an agency,
Yeah.
but I would recommend going through an agency, because I just think in my mind that they know the rules and regulations way better than we do. So you have to keep in mind that the money that you send is not refundable. So if you don't get approved, you're not getting that money back.
Yeah.
Yes, you'll pay a little extra, but for me, I'd rather pay for the peace of mind to knowing that it's a much higher chance that I'll get approved with an agency than just relying on my lack of knowledge to
Yeah.
get the job done myself.
That was going to be my next question. So you do have to pay a fee for the agent, as well as your application fee, because I know that if you
Yes.
do it yourself, you have to pay an application fee.
So you would pay an application fee. You would also pay the company, which would be CM Legal, and also you have to pay a fee to the embassy.
Yeah.
So the way that we did it was, she applied first, and because we were married, she was able to have me apply as a dependent under her.
Is there a limit on re-entries?
It's unlimited, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's unlimited entries in and out of the country.
Do y'all plan on doing some traveling? If so, where?
Sure. So my birthday is coming up, and that's something that I'm very excited about. I don't know where we want to go first, but maybe probably Phuket, something like in the area, but also outskirts of Thailand.
I would say one of our first countries to travel to, I really want to go to Vietnam.
Yeah.
Vietnam, or maybe Indonesia.
Or even Japan.
Yeah,
That's really close too, so I'm excited about that.
definitely.
How long did the process take with your agent to get approved, from submitting to getting approved?
So per person, I would say about a month to 2 months, just depending on your process as far as like what your.
I don't know if it took that long, honestly,
It was like a month,
for the both of us.
so 2 months in total.
No, I mean like a month altogether. You don't think so? I
No,
think it was
because
for
mine
like-
took a month,
Okay,
and then yours took a month.
perfect.
Yeah.
And can you apply while already being in Thailand?
No.
Yeah, you have to be outside.
Yeah.
Definitely outside of Thailand to apply.
And to go back to the agent fees, roughly how much did it cost to pay the agent?
So per applicant was $400. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is that just the agent fee, or that's also the embassy and the application?
That's just the agency. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's just for John.
And I think it was the same amount for the embassy.
No, I think it was like $100. We actually do y'all research. Like,
So we
yeah.
messing up the
We are, but for everything, I'll say it's around like $700 for both of us to apply and get approved.
Now, have y'all ever lived in Thailand before coming to? Have y'all been to visit before coming?
Never live, never visit. The only place we visited that was closely remote was Bali.
Mhm. And for me, I had never been out of the side of the country. Maybe one time I went to Mexico for my birthday, but outside of that, I had never visited. It's just like it is what it is. Let's go.
I'm not sure if y'all answered this question already. I probably did, but what made you go with the specific visa that you went with? Like, was there pros and cons with this visa compared to other ones? Like, what was the ultimate factor that made you say, I'm gonna go with
So
this?
for me, at first I wanted to go with the education visa because I did want to enroll into a language school. You know, knocking out two birds with one stone. But based on the research that I did, of course, it's not the case for everybody. But for me, I saw that people were having troubles with specific schools. And I know this one girl I watched, she had to end up going back home. So, and I don't think that is to say that it's bad to get an education visa. I just think you should really put great consideration to the particular company or school that you're going through to have you, you know, uh, to handle that education visa for you. Plus, also, I wanted something that was a much longer duration that gave us a longer time to be in the country without having to leave.
I think that's generally all the questions that we have for you guys. Again, thank you for your time. If y'all have any questions as viewers, please drop them in the comments because they're my friends, so I can ask them.
Definitely.
But thank you so much for watching our video, and y'all have a blessed day.
Peace.
Oh yeah. Enough with all that stalling. Act like you know I got options. And my fool for choosing you should be easier if you would see through your transparency. Ain't sparing me. Let's communicate without the third degree. Late night flowing like poetry. Slow strokes every single like floetry. My lord, I need loyalty over love. Type of shit that